River Mersey of Lady One. I'm bound for California. It's a place that I know right well. All together. So very well, my own true love. And when I return tonight, and we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that praise me. I'll be down when I think of thee. I have ships on boards, the Yankee ship. David Crockett, it's his name. And Burgess is the captain of iron. And they say the chains are floating all together. So very well, my own true love. And when I return tonight, and we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me. I'll be down when I think of thee. And we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me. I've been Ireland when I think of thee. Well, the sun lies in the harbour love, and I wish I could remain. But I know it will be a long time before I see you again. So and we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but now when I think of thee, son of very well, my own shall love. Now when I return tonight, and we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but now when I think of thee, but now. Call home to Donegal. The lights of London are far behind. My thoughts of homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar places coming to view. I see my home now, soon I will see you. We'll talk to the old folks, now they're getting on. Treat them to late nights and sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and lights on the town. There's so much to tell them. It is below your arms. Sing it. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander a thousand places, but my heart will lead me back home to my daddy home. my soul. My feet may wander as far as the places, but my heart will lead me back home to my daddy home. Oh, this is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I roam, it's in my soul. My feet may wander as thousand places, but my heart will lead me back home to my daddy home. Yes, my heart will lead me back home to my daddy home. I am native to Hollow Ranches for Portland. A word of advice I will give on to you. Proceed to Bantier, to the athletic sports field, and hand your names into the club committee. But do not arrange any part of your program till the carriage you see coming over the hill. And down to the bodies and the lens of Kilcorny, when I must carry sportsman to Baltady Gold. Drinking like mortar as fast as you will. In all your days are over, dear, why not so jovial as a must carry sportsman the Baltady Gold. And the great hurling match between Cork and Tipperary was played in the park on the banks of the Lee. Our own the boys are afraid of Milby. They sent for Baltady to Ballanderry. He hurled the ball right and left in their faces, showing the Tipperary boys a lifting and skill. They came in his way, he swore he would bring them, and the papers were full of the parade of the goal. Rattling for rolling like a football is ordered, drinking black water as fast as he will. And all your days are over, the appointments of you, and the bus carry sportsman the Baltady Gold. At the Cork exhibition, there was a fairy whose fortune exceeded $1 million or more. But a bad constitution had ruined their company, and the medical tradesmen came fail o'er and o'er. Mama, said she, I know what will last me and heal this disease, and it's chocolate to kill. Give over your doctors and medical tradesmen. All I need is one squeeze out in a Baltady Gold. Rattling for rolling for football or sporting, drinking black water as fast as he will. In all your days are over, the appointments of jail, as a must carry sportsman the Baltady Gold. Rattling for rolling for football or sporting, drinking black water as fast as he will. In all your days are over, the appointments of jail, as a must carry sportsman the Baltady Gold. As a must carry sportsman the Baltady Gold. They were Jackson at the time, the Baltady Gold. Well, I see Riley, she has taken to the sub. Her old I see Riley, she will never give it up. Well, it's up each morning to the hawk, and she goes in for another little drop. But the heart of the roll is Tracy Riley. Oh, her old Tracy Riley, she has taken to the sub. Her old Tracy Riley, she will never give it up. But it's up each morning to the hawk, and she goes in for another little drop from the heart of the roll is Tracy Riley. She goes a little sweeps about the corner of her street. Every Friday after school they go and wash their feet. She says this daily 1:30 it's time I have. I love the little one from the heart, from the road is Tracy Riley. Oh, her old Tracy Riley, she has taken to the sun. Her old Tracy Riley, she'll never give it up. When it's all fish morning to the hawk, and she goes in front of the little top of the heart. switch around the corner of the street. Every Friday after school I go and wash your feet. She says this baby #1 is time I have. Love the little one, love the heart, love the road is they say Riley. Oh, her old is Riley, she has taken to the sun. Her old is Riley, she'll never give it up. When it's all reached forward to the hawk and she goes in for another little jump from the heart. Oh, her old is they say Riley. She has taken to the sun. Her Lizzie Riley, she'll never give it up. When it's all reached forward to the hawk and she knows it for another little jump from the heart. Her always Lizzie Riley. And she owns a little sweet shop at the corner of the street. Every Friday after school I go and wash your feet. She says this baby #1 is time I have. Love the little one from the heart. Of the railways Lizzie Riley. Her old is Riley, she has taken to the sun. Her old is Riley, she'll never give it up. When it's all reached forward to the hawk and she knows it for another little jump from the heart. Oh, her old is Lizzie Riley. Her old is Riley, she has taken to the sun. Her old is Riley, she'll never give it up. When it's all reached forward to the hawk and she knows it for another little jump from the heart. Oh, her old is Lizzie Riley. Oh, the heart. Lizzie Riley. Now, dice are on the dancers again. So we say Irish, you all say Rover. If you don't say Rover, he can't continue, right? In the year of our Lord 1806, let's say from the sweet Golden Morn, we were sailing away, the cargo of Brisbane, a grand city all in the on. Once an Arab wrapped with a rainbow around, and now the train after all her, she is 27 months, she stood on the brass, they call her the Irish. They was mighty bee, the fight of the leader was holding from County Tyrone. And your man Nick Bernard scarce did go work, and a champ on the speak on the land. They was clever until I was drunk as a Roman, fighting with Shanty and Dover. And your man Nick Bernard, the fox of the minibag, the best laying rag. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of light horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of stone. We had 5 million ounce, 6 million knobs, 7 million barrels of water. We had 8 million sides of light horses' hide in the hull of the Irish. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And the whale of the Rhyl reduced down to 2 just beside on the captain's own dog. And the ship struck a rock, the dog broke its elbow, and the ship it toppled over. It turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. And the last of the Irish mermaid.
I met some folks who say that I'm a dreamer, and I no doubt there's truth in what they say. But sure, our body's bound to be a dreamer when all the pain in loves are far away, and precious things are dreams unto an exile. They take a borderland across the sea, especially when it happens he's an exile from that dear lovely isle of Innisfree. And when the moonlight peeps across the rooftops of this great city, wondrous though it be, I scarcely feel this wonder or this laughter. I'm once again back home in Innisfree. I wander o'er green hills, through dreamy valleys, and find a peace no other land could know. I hear birds make music fit for angels, and watch the rivers laughing as they flow. And then into a humble shack I wander, my dear old home I tenderly behold. The folks I love around the turf fire gathered, on bended knee I still would choose my island it is free. And on the hay, the footways here we go dust. I still would choose my island it is free. The island is free, lovely, he's singing along. The moon. For signal token, listen up the marching tune. With your hands upon your shoulders, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. Your hands upon your shoulders, by the rising of the moon. Out of many's and one have an eyes are watching through the night. Many harvest beating for the blessed morning light. Murmurs ran along the valley, say the man she's a lonely maroon. And a thousand lights are flashing by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. And a thousand lights are flashing by the rising of the moon. Yeah. shining weapons hung, their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, listen up the marching tune. And her army boys for freedom is the rising of the moon. It's the rising of the moon, it's the rising of the moon. Her army boys for freedom, it's the rising of the moon. It's the rising of the moon, it's the rising of the moon. Her army boys for freedom, it's the rising of the moon. It's the rising of the moon, it's the rising of the moon. Her army boys for freedom is the rising of the moon. Her army boys for freedom is the rising of the moon. In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the old gas yards wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, riding up to Dark Lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those are happy days in so many, many ways. In the town that I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory whore, all the women from Corrigan, the moor and the bog, while the man on the door played her mother's row, fed the children and then trained the dog. But when times got rough, there was just about enough, and we saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was the burning pride for the town that I loved so well. There was music there in a free dairy air, like a language that we could all understand. I remember the day when I earned my first pay, and I played with a small pickup man. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. There I learned about life, and I found myself a wife in the town that I loved so well. But when I returned, how my eyes did burn to see how my town could be brought to its knees. The armored cars and the bombed out bars, and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard's wall, and the dark of the wire is high to the town that I loved so well. Now the music's gone, but they still carry on. Their spirits been bruised, never broken. We will not forget, for our hearts are all set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won it is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for the bright and brand new day in the town that I love so well. I can only pray for a bright and brand new day in the town I love so well.
Danced in the morning when the world was young, and I danced in the moon, the stars and the sun, and I came down from heaven and danced on the earth, and in Bethlehem I had my birth. Oh, dance, dance, Robbie and me, I am the Lord of the Bethany, and the Lady Wall, Robbie and me, and the Lady Wall, the Bethany. I danced for the scribes and the Pharisees, and they wouldn't dance, they wouldn't follow me. Dance for the fishermen, James and John, they gave me and the dance went on. Oh, dance, dance, and me, I am the Lord of the dance city, and lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance city. I danced on the Sabbath and again on the lane, the holy people, this terrible shame, they witnessed it, they hung me high, left me there on a mustard day. Oh, dance, dance, wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance city, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance city. I danced on the Friday when the walls are black, it's hard to dance with the devil in your back. The very bright money is all I was glad, and I am the dance and the dance goes on. Oh, dance, dance, wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance city, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance city. Wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance city, and lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance city. Big up the down, I love to buy, no, I am the light that will never ever die. I believe in you, if you believe in me, I am the Lord of the dance city. Oh, dance, dance, wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance city, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance city. Oh, dance, dance, wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance city. walked all over us, each and every night, when the dab will come out tight. We'd invite the neighbour and say, but it's for us. Oh, now Jim like a dancing man and fight me like a man. She wait for you when medals out of madness. Let her how the IRA major run like hell away. But the green and looking like some gale shot round. It's not the right final. They told them all Johnny Bars to keep dance. For our listeners and Jews and Jews landed let us hear. When I read us on 16 were executed. Oh, come on, Chip like a Santa Claus and fight me like a man. She will say you what medals out in Flanders. How the IRA major run like that away. But the green lovely legs of the shot. As I slew them out, I was to my Jew. With the Zulu, that spear bow and arrow. A brave first one with a 16th and a gun. You frighten and my natives to the marrow. But you like a dancing on and fight me like a man. She wait for you when medals out of Flanders. How the IRA major run like hell away. But the green lovely legs of Gilish high. Time has come at last, I think that my day, but it cannot be overnight before us. If there be needs, my kids will sing God's speed, with a massive king of Steve means for us. Oh, come on, Chip like a dancing out and fight me like a man. She will say you what medals out of Flanders. And her how the IRA major run like hell away. Up with the green lovely legs of English hand. Come on, Chip like a dancing out. Medals out of Flanders. How the IRA major run like that away. Up the green and lovely legs of Gilish when you're walking through the street, you could be in Peru. You hear the distant hollers, you know it's right for you. The trouble when you were done, they train them anymore. Before you know just where you are, you're in the night is cold. Hey, go on and Honolulu, on the Moscow too. For one in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So what do you sing? You're full of mind, you always with job. Wherever you go around the world, you're playing an Irish cold. But the sign is fairly simple, usually works the same. Our razor hope is golden in the Ireland England game. You know we're an Irish pub when you walk in the door. A couple of lads that load on before and wish they more. King of all and Honolulu, on the Moscow too. For one of Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So what do you sing? You're full of mind, you're always in a job. Wherever you go around the world, you're playing an Irish pub. Now the owner is Norwegian, the manager comes from Cork. Your man is holding up the horse as only each is work. The border and Bolton, he's maybe some Kildare. He's gonna make a fortune soon and go to County Clare. They go on and Honolulu, on the Moscow too. For the Sydney and a double in Kathmandu. So what do you sing? You're full of mind, you're always in a job. Wherever you go around the world, you're fighting an Irish ball. Sing you're for the mind, you're always in a job. Wherever you go around the world, you're playing an Irish pub. Hey, go on and Honolulu, on the Moscow too. For the Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So what do you sing you're for the mind, you're always in a job. Wherever you go around the world, you're playing an Irish pub. Here we go, there's the Irish pub.
Let's have your hands if you're so inclined. Right, here we go. 3, 4. Was on Good Friday morning, all early in the day. A German ship was signaling beyond out in the bay. With 20,000 rifles here, all ready for to land. But no answering signal, they come from a lonely Bannistrand. Motorman was dashing through the early morning gloom. A sudden crash and industry they went to meet their doom. 3 Irish lads were dying there, just like their hopes so grand. They could not give the signal now from the lonely Bannistrand. No signal answers from the shore, Sir Roger sadly said. Now comrades here to grieve me, alas, they must be dead. But I must do my duty, and at once I need to land. So let us row the shore to the lonely Bannistrand. A German ship was lying there with rifles in galore. Up came a British ship and spoke, now Germans reached the shore. You are our empire's enemy, so now we bid you stand. No German foot should e'er pollute the lonely Bannistrand. They sailed from Queenstown Harbour, said the Germans we're undone. The British, they're our masters, man, for man and gun for God. We've 20,000 rifles here, but they'll never reach the land. We'll sink them all and bid farewell to the lonely Bannistrand. Now the RIC was searching for Sir Roger high and low. They found him at the Kennels Fort, said they, you are our foe. Said he, I'm Roger Casement, and I come to my native land. I need to free my countrymen on the lonely Bannistrand. They took Sir Roger prisoner and sailed for London town. And a traitor to the crown. Said he, I am no traitor, his trial he had to stand for bringing German rifles to the lonely Bannistrand. 'Twas in an English prison that they led him to his death. I died for my country, he said with his last breath. They buried him in English soil, far from his native land. And while we sing his requiem on the lonely Bannistrand, they took Sir Roger home again in the year of 65, and with his comrades of 60 in peace and tranquil lies. His last fond wish it is fulfilled, for to lie his native land. Now the waves they roll in peace again on the lonely Bannistrand. Yes, the waves they roll in peace again on the lonely Bannistrand. As requested for that. Some of the homes from Gallio since lost their giant pride, and the banshee cry brings everything all along the Shannon tide. That city of the ancient wall and the broken Trinity stone, what dying faith surrounds your name, Sean Salt of Gallio. It was the seagulls cried for the murmuring Shannon tide, for he fell beneath a northern sky. O'Hanlon died by his side. He is gone to join our gallant band of Plunkets, Pierce and Toad, and their martyr part of Ireland he was south of Gary O. of freedom, our own shall souls of carry on. May God reward our brave young men, behave and be their home. For they were not afraid of the RUC or the specials out there on patrol. And they gave their lives and broke for the town in a cabin as cold as stone. There was one young man of Monaghan and the one of Garryowen. Yes, their leader was a Limerick man, Sean South of Garryowen. Come the day and come the hour, come the power and the glory. We come to answer our country's call. The four proud provinces of Ireland, 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 together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call. From the mighty lands of Antrim to the rugged hills of Galway, from the walls of Limerick to Dublin town, the four proud provinces of Ireland. Let's see it. Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call. Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we'll answer Ireland's call. We'll answer Ireland's call. Pleasure, Berlin.
There's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's Room. Our uniform's so simple in its style. It has no article and no act but feather blue. Yet my mama has preserved it all the while. One day she made me drag on a mission fight for years, and now me on the authority she serves what she said. One more time the sandman, she was smiling to her tears. They pressed a fall back from her on me hands. Just a fall like rubber, ribbons fell down by the careless fingers and on the breeze. A little trench coat lights up on the side of the wall, reaches almost 10 feet on the knees. The sandman falls with the bubble, is it wrong? I'll still feel them, they can visit day, but not for long. Oh, my neck is straight out, the one that is a living away the problem land from around the IRA. Was he above me, mum, when me father had a go? Would he reach me mother's homestead on the run? Was he above me, mum, in that little church below? My father, my he blessed the fair as one. After choose a genie and the party of the waves, he were but he mentioned with the rest and the best. But when the Morris run down and run in the grace, they placed a bomb and rubber on his chest. Just a bottle of rubber, ribbons fell down by the careless committees and the breeze. And on the trench coat, that's up on the side of the morning, her inches almost turned her at the knees. And the sound bound back by the bubble, and it's a roll. Till us we have the pennies and they were not for long. Oh, I reckon it was freedom, the one that used to live away the problem land from around the IRA. She's the little boy, the
the Irish Sea. Home the near old Mayo, where once I rose so free. Take me home to Mayo, there let my body lie. Home at last in Mayo, beneath an Irish flag. My name is Michael Gahan, from Ballinagh I came. I saw my people suffering, and I swore I'd break the chain. I raised the flag in England, prepared to fight and die. Far away from Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Oh, take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, where let my body lie. Home at last in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. My body's cold and hungry, in Harper's jail I lie. From the loving of my country on this hunger's strike I will die. I have just one last longing, I pray not to die. God bury me in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, where let my body lie. Home at last in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Oh, take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, where let my body lie. Home at last in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. In Dublin's fair city, the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. And she wheeled her wheelbarrow just to rinse broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, sure 'twas no wonder, and so was her father and mother before. And they both wheeled their barrows, just streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Let's see it. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive. And mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever and no one to save her, and it was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost feels a barrow, just a rinse broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Oh, some say the devil is dead, the devil is dead, the devil is dead. Some say the devil is dead, burn and Killarney, must stay rose again. Must sailors again to join the British Army. Feed the pigs and then the cow and then the cow and then the cow. Feed the pigs and then the cow and early in the morning. Tuck your leg up out of there, body there, and over here. Tuck your leg up out of there, it's time to stop you on. Some say the double of dead, the double of dead, the double of dead. Some say the double of dead, the burning in Killarney. Oh, say he rose again. Oh, say he rose again. Oh, say he rose again to join the British Army. 5 on a 6 foot tall, 6 foot tall, 6 foot tall. 5 on a 6 foot tall. It's a sugar candy. He goes about a 6 and man goes about a 6 and man goes about a 6 and luck is lazy but the family. Some say the double of dead, the double of dead, the double of dead. Some say the double of dead, the barrel and Killarney. Oh, say he rose again. Oh, say he rose again to join the British Army. Okay, she is on a tip, she's on a tip, she's on a tip, baby. She is on a tip, like it's a drop to brandy. Brings some in the bad, it's like brings some in the bad, it's like brings some in the bad, it's like brings some brandy. Some say the double of that, the double of that, the double of that. Some say the double of that, the barrel and Killarney. Oh, say he rose again, oh, say he rose again to join the British Army. The wife she has a Brazilian, a Brazilian, a Brazilian. The wife she has a Brazilian. Sean the big this morning. Shave within the barbershop, shave within the barbershop, shave within the barbershop. Growing back to Monday. Some say the devil is dead, the devil is dead, the devil is dead. Some say the devil is dead, the barrel and Killarney. Oh, say he rose again. Oh, say he rose again to join the British Army. Oh, say he rose again. Oh, say he rose again. Oh, say he rose again to join the British Army.
Sing along with us. Thank you. Lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl call on. Michael, they have taken you away. For he stole Trevelyan's core, so you might see the more. A prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small freighters fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. The lonely prison wall, I heard a young man call on. And nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and that crowd, I rebelled, but it shot me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small freighters fly. Our love was on the wing, future dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. she watched the last star fall as a prison ship sailed out against the sky. Now she lives in hope and praise for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Sing along, let's see it. Lord, in the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. One more time, everybody, go on and see it. Love in the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Yes, it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. As requested, the fields of Athenry at a time. Thank you very much. Do these couple of songs. The name of the band, The Dreams of Freedom, are all the way in County Kerry. And of course, a big thanks to the man that made us sound decent today, Jim over there in sound, thanks Jim. And a big thanks to the West Side Irish American Club here in Cleveland, Ohio, for having us here. We appreciate it very, very much. We have some merchandise on sale over here on our right hand side. Come on over and talk to us, and we'll give you loads of it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the one road, share the one load. We're on the road till God knows where. We're on the one road, like the road. We're together, now who cares? North and South and comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Well, here I am from Pennyland, the land of Irie Down, and broke the hearts of all the girls and ways of daily town. And they hear the tip of oak, there is a hullabaloo. They hear about the handsome and the default on the hill. Oh, ain't the way to please her, and ain't the way to squeeze her, and ain't the way to tease her. I tell you what I do. I grew to like an Irish, some of the road and party doing it. Come with your running, it's running, and holly, and road on the hill. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, and then on the wrong road. We're together, now who cares? North and South and comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Night is darkest just before the dawn. From the sunshine of your misery born, sing with all united Irishmen. Make our land a nation once again. I see it. A nation once again. I see you sing. And now we have it. And Ireland long and promise be a nation once again. Last time, a nation once again. A nation once again. And Ireland long and promise be a nation once again. Thanks, folks. Enjoy the rest of your time out, and we'll see you all again soon. As we said, we have some merchandise on sale over here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen.